guys, this is Cobra Tom.
And Van Lily.
And we are going to be doing a video today.
And that video we are doing is the final 3D Jabba's Palace with Han Solo in Carbonite review. And here's the text. I'll let you zoom on that and pause that if you want. Here we go. And it came with 10 master points, and I have zero idea what that means. So what you got here is a very nice cardboard playset with multiple layers and multiple things. Now, I actually do have the band. I don't have Ayla or Salacious Becrum, but I do have the Gamorrean Guard there. I do have Han, I do have that Chewie, and I do have that Leia. I don't have a C-3PO. I have a Boba Fett, but the vintage Boba Fett, and my Bib Fortuna is somewhere. I'm not sure I have a Bib Fortuna. Oh, yeah, I do. I have a vintage one. He's in the corner over there. So what you get with this set, the only figure that actually comes, because you don't get Jabba. You don't get like the Jabba the Hutt or Bib Fortuna or any of that stuff, but you do get the Han Solo. He does come with handcuffs here. Very nice. They easily come on and off. They fit right around the wrist perfectly. Whoever made the accessory for this figure made it very, very well. I'm going to do a tiny, tiny comparison here. And the Han Solo face, actually, Han Solo on this figure isn't bad. It's not a bad Harrison Ford. Not great, but not bad. Better than I could ever do. So you came with this, the binder. Carbonite, where it he's already out of it. And on the other side, you see, it's just the mold for him to be in there. Very plain on the sides, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like, not like you press buttons and unfreeze him in real life anyway. It came with this instruction sheet. It's very nice. It's actually kind of long, but not very wide. And it basically tells you about the tabs. Just watch the other video. I have another video of where I've actually assembled it. But that's really cool. That's really nice. And here's the comparison I was going to make. Now, back in the 80s, they had a very similar toy. Very similar. Here's the current one. Well, the 90s one, I should say. And here's the old one, where you see he's actually in there. And part of him's like sticking out, and he's in there. And then the Han Solo fit in there with a really nice C-clip. And you just put him in there. And he snapped in there really nicely, really tight. Like, he's not coming out of there. So, this is why I have both of these out, because on one hand, I actually like this version technically better than just the one out. I, however, like this version of the Han Solo better than the vintage one. It's not a bad Harrison Ford. I mean, it's not it doesn't look like Harrison Ford at all, but I mean, you know who it is. Where this one has a face and it's got the thing and the expression, and I think that's a pretty good Harrison Ford. So it's got a nice comparison, nice thing. And I just wanted to show you like how many figures you can put on this thing. And a few of them fell. I have another Han Solo. But look, you can pretend like this is a different Wookiee or something. There are Wookiees all over the galaxy, I guess, or something. Perhaps. And you've got a Nikto here. I mean, just look, I even have enough for like the droid in the background, 88 with a droid upside down. I got EV99 in the background there. I got all these figures. I even have some figures in the back. In this holding area, I have a Weequay, a Greedo, an original Boba Fett. I am going to try to zoom in on this. In the background, you've got like the fireplace thing, like in the movie, where they were roasting meat or something. I'm not really sure. Look at all the figures I've got. I mean, I've got tons of figures. I even have, I'll move this figure. I even have a Leia kind of sitting there. I've got Boosh and Lando. No, I know Leia and Boosh are the same person. But I got a little crawling thing, the thing that barks at Luke or C-3PO or somebody when he walks by. I've got a bunch of the band members. I have some of the dancers there. I think the only dancer I'm actually missing is Cy Snoodles. And I got Droopy McCool, the Yasm. I'm not sure what that other Dan O'Dan or something like that. I got Yak Face here, one of our actual favorite figures for this set. And he's such a goofy character. He's only seen for like 2 seconds in the movie, but still one of our favorites. We got the Quarren guy. I don't remember. Squidhead, I think is his name. Got a couple of sand people. Oh, we got one sand person. I think I have a couple of them. I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Oh, and I've got a small accessory that should technically be on this side, but it's his smoking pipe. And it fits in his mouth really nicely. And with this Jabba, put down his arms and he can talk. Blah, 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 whatever. I'm not sure what he all says. I don't remember anymore. So that is this set. It is really cool. It is a little flimsy. You do have to kind of like tape some of this stuff down, and you do have to do a little bit of finagling to get everything to kind of stay up and stay upright. But once you kind of have it up and going, this is a really cool set. You got the stairs. You got a thing for Han Solo. You've got a nice like walkway through here where a couple figures can stand. You can put a bunch of Jawas and whatever figures behind Jabba there. And then if you got a little extra shelf space, you can put the band and the dancers and stuff onto the side, like I'd have there. Now, I think technically in the movie they were probably more like over here. Like here in this area, I think, dancing and singing and doing stuff. But, you know, the shelf is only so wide and I had more space over there. But anyway, regardless, this is a really cool set. I think that the figure that comes with it is really nice. I think I got mine for like $25 at the time at Free Toys, which is not terrible. The Power of the Force line. Let me see if I got a price tag on this. Maybe I took it off already. I may have thrown out the price tag. Yeah, regardless. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, I think I got it for like $25, which is not a lot of money for this kind of thing. Although Power of the Force kind of doesn't sell very well. there was a huge speculative market of like people buying stuff, and they thought it was going to be huge, like the old stuff, and that never happened, which is too bad, because actually some of this stuff is like this, and some of the other stuff is actually really nice.
Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
Next time.
Bye.